All right, hey guys, I'm not going to do a whole video on this because I've done a video talking about a lot of this before, but I do want to remind you guys, so there's more and more people coming out defending the people in the sunlight healing community that are telling people to like be out in direct sunlight the hottest times of the day without sun protection, white skin, on and on, which is an extremely dangerous narrative. And again, if you don't believe it is a dangerous narrative, it's because you haven't studied physiology. And if you haven't studied physiology, then there's really nothing I can say to convince anybody because you just don't understand what the rays do to your body, okay? And there's no denying what they do to your body, okay? And this idea that we're getting healing benefit, it's not a healing benefit, it's actually a protective benefit. It is a healing response to injury and threat. That's not a self-healing response, okay? And that's all of the so-called benefits of sunlight, with the exception of the circadian rhythm benefits, which take place early in the morning before the UV gets high and later in the afternoon when the UV goes back down very low, okay? But there is no health benefit to exposing your skin and your body to intense hot sun with high UV, okay? No health benefit, which is why people in many places across the globe to this day protect themselves from the hot sun. People that live in the Andes, people that live all over South America, close to the equator, no matter where you are, cultures that live at high altitudes, okay? They've always protected themselves from the sun, okay? This is a fact, okay? Our ancient ancestors have always protected themselves from the hot sun, all right? Our ancient ancestors were not dumb, okay? They're highly intelligent animals, highly intelligent. And even those that had permanent melanin would still protect themselves from the sun. This is just fact. I could go on and on and on and list it all, but this is just a fact, okay? Nobody was running around naked in the hot sun. This is just a lie, okay? They used clothing, they made hats, parasols, umbrellas. They used to smear stuff from the earth all over their skin. This is well-known anthropological evidence. Like, they know this. This isn't even a secret. Okay, nobody worshipped the sun in past history. This is a new invention. And anything that is a new invention, you have to think very critically about. Okay? And everything that they're saying is showing you the protective defense mechanism of the body, and they are not showing you the other side of the story of what is actually happening and why these so-called perks or positive benefits are being triggered. Because once you find out, you won't believe a thing these people say ever again, okay? Do your homework. Signing out.